Hey everyone.
Grab your tea. Relax.
I hope you are doing amazing today. Oh, wait. Forgot to clean my glasses. Whoa. That's not helpful. Oh, this feels different. This feels good. Today is exactly 3 days before my exam. I woke up this morning thinking, oh my god, I can already feel my shoulder muscles, my neck muscles becoming tense. I need to relax, just shaking it up. Okay. I'm actually glad those were my first thoughts today because it actually got me out of bed nice and early. Whilst I was still sat in bed, I googled questions for medical student finals and a couple from the GMC came up. Those questions are available publicly and they're intended for something called the PLAB exam. I've had a couple of international students asking me about the PLAB exam and I've said I don't know what it is. Now I do know what it is. It's some kind of an exam you sit in order to get GMC registration in the UK. I had a look at those questions. There were 40 of them. I found those questions quite challenging compared to other questions that I'd done, but that's not bad, I think, as long as I'm learning from it. About exactly 24 hours ago, I was in two minds about whether I should be going over my notes from years ago and more recent ones, or if I should be doing practice questions as a lot of my colleagues have said they've been doing. And that kind of black and white thinking is, I think, what made me feel quite anxious because I wanted to do both. Really, which is why yesterday off camera I went over some of my notes as well as doing some questions, and that balance made me feel a lot calmer because I felt like I wasn't missing out on either of them. I was getting the practice that I need for the exam whilst also brushing up on topics and concepts that I keep feeling are leaving my brain. Another thing that was helpful, and I would advise you guys to do this as well, group chats have their pros and cons, but I think closer to exams we all just want to help each other. On group chat there were a couple of topics that people were discussing and I thought to myself, oh my god, I haven't learnt this properly. In such situations I have two options. I can either freak out and be like, oh my god, I don't know anything. The other option is I can say, okay, I don't know this, or I'm not too brushed up on it. I can go away and learn it and then be grateful for whatever people have posted on group chat. If you are one of those people who are freaked out by group chat because people are mentioning things that you may not have covered and is giving you anxiety, try and maybe tweak the way that you see those conversations and use it as a learning opportunity. After I went over the questions for the PLAB exam and checked my WhatsApp, I looked at some of my notes and then I went to have some breakfast with my parents in the garden. I did some gardening, which is therapeutic, and now I'm back here in my room. The plan for today is to... oh boy, I don't even want to look at the work. By the way, the setup of my room is such that this part is clean, and then this side of the room is a right mess. Oh my god. Do you guys want to see? I don't know if I can show you guys. Okay, fine, I'll show you guys. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's as much as you guys are gonna see. Welcome to my real life. The plan for today is to continue going over the notes, and then when I'm bored of that I'm going to attempt some questions, not just on topics I'm good at but also ones that I'm not too good at. Doing questions you're good at is amazing for confidence building. However, at this point I feel like it might not be that useful. If you're in the early stages of your revision, or you know, you're quite new to exams because you're quite junior still, then yeah, by all means confidence building is so important. However, my confidence for this exam comes from the fact that over the last decade or so I've passed all my exams apart from the one in March. That, together with the fact that I've been studying so hard over the last couple of months, makes me feel confident with this exam coming up. What I haven't spoken about before publicly is back in the days from first year to the year before last, fourth year, fifth year, whichever one you want to call it, the penultimate year, every single year counted towards something. In my case it was in order to get our ranking for which deanery we'll end up in. I really wanted to stay in the city I've grown up in, where all my friends and family are, so I had to work extra hard in order to make sure that I got top grades so that I could stay locally. I'm thankful to God that that's happened and I did well in all the other years, and I am grateful to God for placing me in a deanery of my choice. However, one of the factors that may have contributed to my exam results in March is that I just wanted to pass. Final year at my university doesn't count towards anything. The grade you get is something you frame, or I don't know. My point is, it doesn't really count towards anything apart from your ego or whatever. A part of the problem of just trying to pass is, in my head I had a certain percentage in mind and I got that. However, when they scaled things around, the actual raw mark in order to pass changed. It was a lot higher than I anticipated, and as a result,
I failed that exam.
This time round, I don't need additional confidence. What I need to do is boost my marks as much as possible. And for me, what would help is for me to answer questions that I'm getting wrong. Sometimes if you do a question and you get it wrong, you're like, maybe I don't know the topic, but you don't have time for that close to your exam. You need to have the mindset where you're like, oh, I got it wrong, why? What can I do differently to make sure I don't get this question wrong again? So go and do other questions related to that topic, or go and read about that topic. Try and feel confident that if this topic were to come up again, you can get it right. For example, I attempted a question the other day on infectious mononucleosis. I read the question and I thought, oh, this sounds like Epstein-Barr virus infection, and I couldn't find it in the answer option, so I freaked out and was like, oh my god, I don't know what it is then. I got the question wrong. When I checked the answer, it said that infectious mononucleosis is caused by EBV, and it's also known as glandular fever. And I was like, ugh, the knowledge is there. But I wanted to make sure I didn't get similar questions like this wrong again. So I went and read about infectious mononucleosis and attempted about 10 more questions on that topic. So now when I look at questions around that topic, I feel confident. I read it and I'm like, oh my god, wait, I should know this. And that makes me feel more encouraged. I hope what you guys take away from what I'm saying in the most convoluted way possible is, don't be afraid to get questions wrong closer to your exam. It's better to get the question wrong outside the exam room than to get it wrong in the exam room. I feel that this has been a long enough revision break, and now I'm going to get back to revising. Thank you for teaching us how to make...
I don't know what Kohli, I don't know.
Probably doesn't fit me, does it?
Where did you get it from?
2004.
Guys, I'm out here in the garden and I was getting a bit frustrated because I'm waiting for food that's already made, but I'm waiting for my dad to come down, my mum to come down, my brother's here. So my initial thoughts were, oh my god, I'm eating into my revision time, guys, hurry up. From any situation, you need to make it good. That's a choice that you have. And so I've brought my revision notes down. So instead of stressing out, thinking, oh my god, I'm wasting my time, or someone else is wasting my time, I'm going to be productive. Make sure that's a concept that you guys are acquainted with. That in any situation where it's undesirable, try and fill it up with something productive, whether it's flashcards you've got in your pocket, some notes you've got on your phone, and you're waiting around for people. Fill up the time so that you don't resent them for coming, and that you're not mad at whoever it is you're waiting for when they are late. On that note, put the camera down and do some work, or vlog my brother. Okay guys, I'm gonna let my hair down because I've been studying kind of hard today and I want to relax properly. Oh, this just feels so much better. I trust. Thank you. If you guys want to know exactly how my mum made this, I'm going to have it as a separate video on the channel, so make sure you guys check it out. It's designed to be easy for university students who are busy revising or don't know how to cook to make. And you show my mum some love, 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 because she deserves it.
Why would she cook cucumber?
How was the courgette?
What's cucumber, not courgette. No, cucumber ute, ne?
Mamma vet det.
Courgette
Vad du mamma
No.
gör?
Stop laughing at me.
It's like the first time this has happened.
I gave my socks a wash. Oh, what kind brother?
Go back to studying.
Okay, I'm going back to studying. Okay, my brother's just gone downstairs. We've been revising stuff for the last half hour. What I have been doing is talking my brother through some of my notes, and I'm recording it so then I can play it as I'm going to sleep. So it's supposed to act like a lullaby. I've tried this in the past. I haven't been doing it more recently, but at this moment I'm just trying to cram. When I say cram, let me just explain myself. When I was trying to cram back in March, I had done very minimal work throughout the whole year, and then I was just really last minute trying to shove things into my brain. The kind of cramming I'm doing now is I have been revising nearly every single day over the last 2 months, and that's a very long time, at least for me. Cramming this time around is about switching up the gear. I'm just trying to stuff into my brain everything that I feel that I've forgotten, and yeah, for me, talking out loud helps. So as I was recording this study session, I've been also talking to my brother, so it's not like I'm just talking to my iPad because that would be really boring. Instead, I'm talking to my brother, and it just feels more natural because I'm teaching someone in the process, even though he knows a lot of this anyway. I'm gonna go feed Jelly now. As you guys can hear, she's bouncing around, so I'll catch you guys soon. Oh my god, guys, how am I still procrastinating 3 days before my exam?
Grab your tea.
Okay, the tea is hot today. Let me tell my mom. Well, else I'm telling you guys. My mom doesn't know. Me. I know it's 3 days before my exam, but one friend contacted me. Okay, I want to get your reaction. One friend contacted me saying that she's got a boy, a guy friend who's 6 feet tall. And he does YouTube as well, and that she's thinking about the suitability of him for me. What do you think about that?
Who? This is a who?
Well, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to tell you. I've never met the person. It's just a boy who's tall and he has like muscles and stuff. She sent me a picture and she asked what I think of him. But obviously, you know, I like guys who look quite questionable. Oh, Camille, that's so sad. Maybe this is a sign. I'm joking. I checked out his YouTube. He had a video of a dead pigeon. Yeah, obviously I didn't ask all of that information because I've got my exam in 3 days. But I checked out a couple of his videos. Not that much of it, but enough for me to get an idea of what he's like on camera. I said to my friend, you know, he seems really hyperactive. Is he actually hyperactive? Because I've met people who I know in real life and who do YouTube, and sometimes the two can be really different. I've met ones who were like really hyperactive in front of the camera, and you meet them off of that and they can be like quite, I don't want to say the M word, but miserable. I'm stopping filming with you because you're asking too many questions. Okay guys, I just wanted to
I allowed to question, yeah?
No, you can't ask questions.
Yes.
Question time is over. I just wanted to come on here to remind you guys that be a bit careful of what you guys see on videos and what people put of themselves out there on camera. There might be some discrepancy between what people put out there on camera and how they are in real life. So just be mindful of that. Stop asking questions. Look at my mum being so protective over me already. I haven't even met the guy on me. I haven't even said a word to him. Yeah, what people put out there on the internet may not always reflect accurately what they're like in real life, so don't be fooled by everything that you see unless you're watching my vlog, because you guys know I try to keep it real with you guys. But even then, like, I pick up the camera when I'm in the mood to vlog something, if I have something on my mind. But there were loads of times throughout the day where I'm just chilling on my own in silence.
Before you pass your degree.
Point is, focus on what's going to stick with you for life, and then all the other things can happen at a different time when the time is right. So yeah, ladies, if you're watching this and you're chasing after a boy, no man is more important than your education. So go get that first, and then you can think about your life with whoever. It's nice to have a hairdresser of a mother who fixes my hair during exam time. That's really helpful. Okay, well, looks like that's the end of this tea spilling session.
Mama, I'm an important exam. Yes.
Should I put your translation on the video, what you just said? Dead. Oh, hey there! I didn't notice you. Well, I hope you are remembering to stay hydrated in this beautiful weather, depending on where in the world you are. At the moment, I'm just winding down. I'm about to have dinner. I've decided to actually have dinner in my room today. 99% of the time when I'm at home, I have dinner with my family. It's just the way that I've been brought up. But today I want to have dinner nice and early so then I can sleep earlier. Also, I'm about to go on video chat with a friend in about half an hour or so. If you've watched my other vlogs, you'll know that there's a friend of mine who has been helping me through this whole process. I'm going to be on video chat with her. I've got some questions that I want to go over. I don't know their answers, I've just got the questions. It'll be nice to talk through those with someone who I think has kind of good knowledge about medicine, and that'll be something I can do before bed. Yeah, I've tidied up my room a little bit so it's giving me less anxiety. Not that it happens that often anymore. It literally took me a couple of years of living away from home in order to learn how to tidy up after myself. Confessions. But yeah, it's overall been quite a relaxed day. I was planning to work really hard, but I think at this moment it's important for me to like relax a little bit. Worst case scenario in the exam, I don't know anything and I'm panicked and I can't think and then I flop. Best case scenario is I have knowledge, I am confident about what I know and what I don't know, and I am calm throughout it so that I can use my other knowledge, common sense, logic in order to work things out. In order to optimize my exam performance, I'm drinking well, eating well. It's difficult to stay physically active around the house, but I've been doing some really light workouts. I've been having social interactions and a decent level of fun. For me, vlogging is fun, that's my hobby. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this balance of activities would aid my performance. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna wind down now. Also, I'm going to pray tonight. Yeah, my plan for this evening is to have dinner, to pray, talk to my friend, we'll like revise with her up until my bedtime, and hopefully that will act as my lullaby and put me to sleep. And when tomorrow comes, we'll decide what to do. We'll assess how I'm feeling and what kind of work to do. But I don't want to think too much about tomorrow when it hasn't come. I hope that from this vlog you've taken away a lesson or two. If you have, then don't forget to like this video, comment, share. If you think this bird is cute, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and you'll see me in the next one. Okay guys, I am feeling nervous and my muscles are so like tense right now. I can't even like sit back on my chair. I'm like sitting forward because I'm tense. I've just been watching videos about what people have been doing 24 hours before their exams, and I don't know what I have planned to do 24 hours before my exam. Obviously the day hasn't come yet, it's coming soon though. Oh god, I've also just watched back that video that went semi-viral 2 months ago, and boy, watching that video was giving me some kind of anxiety. I need to start winding down for bed, but I'm not in the mood to be sleeping right now. I'm in the mood to, boy, I don't even know what. So this is what's happening. My mind is blanking out and I'm thinking out loud in order to show you guys what actually happens. And I hope this is a relatable feeling for you guys. And obviously I just want to be showing you guys the reality, and this is it for me. This is exactly what it is for me. Here also, I figured this really cool thing out with this laptop. If I just put my finger here, it logs in. Amazing, it's magic. I've got some pen and paper that I've been making notes on, even though I have an iPad right here and another laptop here. So yeah, that tells you how much I love my pen and paper. I've got my notes here on my bed that I was using to revise with my friend. Shout out to Aisha. sorry, I'm laughing for a completely separate reason. Actually, you know why? My heartbeat. Let me tap it out for you guys. Tap, 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 tap. That's my heartbeat right now. It's a lot faster than I usually have it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm freaking out. Also, I told you guys I was going to pray. I haven't prayed yet, so I'm gonna go and pray now. That should help me to wind down and relax. Oh, by the way, I wanted to do a past paper today. I literally got through 30 questions and I'm too tired to go through more. But when I've been going through them, I haven't been just like looking at them and that's it. I've been going away and reading about the topics. Hopefully that should help me prepare for the real thing. For me, in my case, the main thing I need to do is relax, stay calm. The worst thing that I can do now is not relax properly or efficiently enough and have a mediocre night's sleep and then not feel too great the next morning and the whole next day. So this is the end of the vlog for real. And you will see me in tomorrow's vlog. Mwah.